In this video, we're going to be giving you 3 practical ways to help you start setting boundaries.
Yeah, so maybe you're at a point in your life where you're noticing that your energy is getting drained by different people. You just feel like you're giving, and no one is giving to you. So you know that you need to set the boundaries. You might just not know how exactly to do it. And that's why we're here. We're going to give you 3 easy, practical ways to actually help you set and maintain those boundaries.
If you're new here, my name is Jessie.
And I'm Bee.
And welcome to our channel. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here, for seeing us, watching us. You're amazing. So glad that you're here. So without further ado, we're going to get right into this boundary setting session.
Boundary setting. So this is really hard for people pleasers.
Oh my God. I am a recovering people pleaser. I was the person who said yes to everything, even though when I knew it was a no.
Yep.
And that's a form
Same.
of just abandoning yourself and your needs.
Yep.
Which I became more and more aware of in time. And I just realized, like, oh, wow, this person's really draining my energy. I don't like this anymore. I have a really hard time saying no. So what you can do if you have a really difficult time saying no is start with something tiny, small. Like, yeah, maybe you're at a restaurant, and B said this before we even started recording. She was like, yeah, just like maybe like instead of onion rings, you want sweet potato fries. Just say no. I don't want the onion rings.
It's empowering.
Little baby steps.
Baby steps.
And eventually you're going to just you're going to love saying no. You're going to be like, wait a minute. And another thing that you can try out is just giving yourself, I remember giving myself at least 30 minutes to an hour before responding to something. And you can also respond immediately and be like, let me think about this first, right? Before you give an answer. Like somebody's inviting you out. It's Friday night. You want to go out with me, and you're like, ooh, I don't really know right now. It's okay to like take that time, check in with yourself, see like, yeah, actually I'd rather stay in and not.
Yep.
And I know that it's so you don't want to disappoint your friend, right? You're like, but it's okay. Like you also, what's more important is not disappointing yourself.
Yeah. And Jess brought up a really good point too earlier, is that not only do you change when you start creating boundaries, but people experience you very differently. And this just takes me back to like my marriage and family therapy graduate school days of like we learned about this thing called homeostasis of the family. And it's basically the family, but you can think about, your community, your friendships, whatever. It's this unit, right? And all of the parts, make up this unit. And one part changes the entire unit. Like it's never the same. And your people, your family, your friends will naturally, like unconsciously want you to go back to create the homeostasis that once was before, because that's what we're always just unconsciously doing as human beings. It's really hard can be for some of us, really hard to accept the change. So you will be tested by the universe, by your people. Once you start creating those boundaries, people are going to be like, what?
Yeah, you're going to kind of become unrecognizable. They're going to be like, wait a minute, you used to say yes to me all the time, and now you're not. You're not bending at my will. You're not showing up for me anymore. You're showing up for yourself. I don't really like that.
Yeah, some people will not like that. Fair warning.
Yeah. Fair warning.
I'm thinking like a foreshadowing. Yeah. No, fair warning.
People might drop like flies out of your life when you start setting boundaries.
They might. Or they might love it. They might be super inspired, and they might be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to start creating boundaries because you are this amazing, awesome, highest self human being, and I want to be the same way.
And you're setting the example.
Right.
Okay,
and then the third thing, this one's a little bit deeper, y'all, okay? So, but this is really getting to the root of the whole crux of it.
Shebang. Yeah.
Talk to your inner child. Spend some time with them. Love them. Witness them. Maybe it's hard to like love on your inner child right now. I get it. I used to be like that. Maybe you just witness them. You go into a meditation, you close your eyes, you get quiet, You just see them, you're meeting them. Because you probably learned this in childhood. That's the source of many of the unconscious programs that we have going right now. So try to get to the root of that. And honestly, I feel a little bit inspired to sort of guide you through just like a quick couple minute sort of meditation to meet with your inner child. So if you can, if you're not driving or anything crazy.
Yeah, don't do this if you're operating heavy machinery, you're driving, like not the time. Come back to the video when you're in a relaxed space.
Absolutely. So close down your eyes and just take a couple deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Deep belly breath, just allowing yourself to fully settle into your body and into your space. And now I invite you to imagine that you're in a beautiful field of wildflowers. And the sun is shining up above. You're barefoot. You feel the soil, the grass beneath you. You're smelling beautiful scents of all of these different wildflowers. Just allow yourself to be here. Maybe you're dancing, maybe you're walking, maybe you're sitting. However you show up is perfect. And just on the horizon, you see a small figure coming closer and closer and closer towards you. And you know deep within your being that this is your inner child. A younger version of you coming to meet you where you're at right here and right now in this moment. And as this beautiful child gets closer to you, just begin to notice them. Witness them. Just be with them. What are they wearing? How tall are they? What age are they? What does their essence feel like? How are they feeling? Just spend a few moments witnessing. And this is the part of you that maybe learned to not say no. Maybe learned that they had to be the good kid and always do for everyone else. And so that made it really hard to set boundaries, even to this day. Just spend a few moments continuing to be with this part of you. Maybe you focus inside and ask them, how did they learn this? Where did they learn this from, this behavior pattern? It's no judgment, just curiosity. How did this come to be? And maybe they show you a memory. Maybe they show you a person. You gain more insight. You begin to understand a little bit more, a little bit deeper. And focus inside and ask them what they might need from you. Is there anything that you can help them with? And if there is, do it. Maybe you show up for them every day. Maybe you dance with them in the wildflower field. Maybe you go back to that memory and start saying no to the people that you weren't able to say no to. Whatever that is, if you can fulfill it, let your inner child know that you will. Sending so much gratitude to that beautiful little being. Feeling the sun shining up above and imagining both of your hearts moving closer and closer together, embracing now, hugging now, becoming one. That inner child just becomes beautiful golden energy. Just appreciating that, sending so much gratitude to them, sending so much gratitude to yourself. And slowly coming back to your body, hearing the sounds and the noises around you. Allowing yourself to let light in through your eyes, coming back to the here and now. Amazing. So you can return to that inner child meditation. It's really quick. Anytime you need to.
Anytime. And again, setting boundaries is an act of self-love. It's an act of self-preservation. And I am just so grateful that you're here. Whoever, I just really feel in my heart there's so many people out here who are struggling and needed to hear this message. So I'm so grateful that you found us and that this message is going to resonate so deeply.
Yes. And so if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button if you'd like more videos like this. We love you so much. We see you, and go love yourself.